deciding game of round one in the East. The Cavaliers have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Chicago Bulls. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
A hard-fought series. It will. The tip-off goes to Cleveland. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Miller is out there with White. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Dosunmu. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Now White. Over Mitchell. Here's Dosunmu. Second chance shot.
And you know Mobley was in that shooter's head. Evan, as good as they come defensively.
Pass to Tyson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Dosunmu with it. Now defended by Mitchell. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. White, wide open, he fired. Traps in the tray.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Both good from the line that time. Here's White. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Porter's checked in for Mitchell. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Hunter dishes to Porter. Back to Hunter. Mobley right side. Rocket 6. Pass to Hunter. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers with another miss.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first miss.
Outside White. Now here's Dosunmu. Covered by Mobley. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
And Pirtle sends it back.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Pass to Dosunmu. They get it back. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Porter. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Out to White. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. White's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mobley double teamed. Hunter against Miller. From 8. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Mobley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, no good for Mobley. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Miller. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hunter kicks to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's a 10-point game.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shot.
And it's Miller in the corner. Outside, White. Back to Miller. And he dunks it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Mobley after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Porter driving inside. And Pirtle sends it back. White with it, guarded by Hunter. Excellent D there from Allen.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Miller, back to White. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. Now here's Porter. Hasn't made one yet.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Yep, that one goes.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And White kicks to Williams. Miller against Strus. Can't get it to fall. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Outside, Porter. Pass to Strus. Takes the 3. Porter, no luck.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Kept alive. Left side, Miller. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shoots over White. Strus passes to Porter. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Chicago leading by 11. White inside, guarded by Porter. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Chicago.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls. Number 7, Gabe Vincent.
Now here's Mobley. Defense is right there. Pass to Tyson. Back to Strus. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mobley. From outside, off the mark. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Porter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
To the inside. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Allen, right side. Mobley, the pass to Porter. The kick out to Mobley. Offline with his 3. The Bulls leading by 13. Vincent with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Williams. Pirtle sets the pick for Miller. Pirtle with the ball. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Heisman's checked in for Cleveland. And Chicago also making a switch. Herter's checked in. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Tyson. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
It's Miller on the wing. And it's Miller with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And that one's good by Porter.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Porter's got 7 points in the game. Chicago leading by 9. Pirtle kicks to Miller. Pirtle with a screen on Strus. And the jump by Pirtle.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Mobley. Strus finds Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Master Williams out to the right wing. Good D by Mobley.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Kevin Herter. Patrick Williams is out there with Shaq Collins. Then it's Vincent, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
That free throw good from Strus. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Williams with a clean look. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Allen kicks to Strus. Back to Allen. And they double up Allen. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago on defense. Wade outside. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Misses from close range. And it's Williams with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Herbert. Back to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Bulls making a change also. Dosumu's checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Porter with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Strus. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kobe White.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And so Strus nails both of them. Here's Dosunmu. No scoring in this one. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Hunter. Here's White. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Chicago is gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's White. Drops it in from 11 feet. White's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, it seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
Okoro passes to Hunter. And he converts the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Bulls leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Okoro. Dosunmu, the pass to White. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Okoro kicks to Porter. Stolen by Collins. Williams in the post. Working on Hunter. Williams passes to Vincent. Collins setting the big for White. Sinks the triple. 15 points in the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pass to Strus. Shoots over Dosunmu. Williams against Hunter. Back to Okoro. 6 to shoot. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. With the drive, Hunter the pass to Okoro. And Hunter, here we go.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Porter's got 12.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Porter.
Substitution on the court.
The Bulls leading by 11. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. That one drops for him.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Okoro shot is off. Well, Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now here's Dosunmu. Still scoreless. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Hunter against Miller. Hunter dishes to Mitchell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Collins looking around. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Allen finds Okoro. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Hunter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
44, Patrick Williams.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Bulls leading by 10. Miller inside, covered by Okoro. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 8 points.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Mitchell from down in the low post. It goes. And here is Dosunmu. Nothing on the board. Pass to Collins. Mobley with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
For the Cavaliers, Heisman comes in for Allen. And Porter subbed in for Okoro. The Bulls also changing it up. Liddell's checked in. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Williams. Here's Huerter. Off the inbound, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 10. Back to Mobley. Off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Covered by Mobley. The Cavaliers pull it in. Came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
You know, they led for a good deal of that game, found themselves trailing at times, and it was one of those just back and forth contests all game long.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And Mitchell drops them both. Chicago leading by 8. Miller outside. Covered by Mobley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier If they can't improve their defensive intensity, they got to show some fight.
And it's Mitchell missing. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Offensive rebound, pass to Herter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for an update on Zach Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. And for a team currently in the midst of this brutal first-round series, this is really bad timing. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Kevin Herter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Now, Dosunmu. He has yet to score. 4 on the clock. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Miller. Allen passes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Dosunmu with the pass to Miller. It's White on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Down low. Here's Miller. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket for Mitchell.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
For 3, Mitchell hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 18 points. And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end,
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Hart.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Hunter is out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Mobley. No good on the triple. Chicago leading by 12. White the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
The drive by Mitchell. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Dosunmu. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Tipped away. Pirtle with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Stolen by Mitchell for the finish. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
An explosive effort there from Mitchell, outrunning the defense and taking the fast break all the way.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Lets it go from 11. Here's Pirtle, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry his team and try and get out of this hole.
6 feet out. Pirtle's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Hunter dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
A rare assist there from Hunter. They want him to continue to work on his playmaking.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
First team foul.
They throw good. Mobley. Chicago leading by 7. And White kicks to Miller. Mitchell against White. Over Mitchell. Bank shot. No good. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the field since the start of the third. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Miller at the elbow. Outside, White. Back to Miller. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hunter. Now Mitchell. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And here's Miller outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyson. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. He nails it, and we're tied up. Mitchell's got 31.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Sweet move.
And it's a great finish! Oh, my gosh.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Allen finds Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Drives to the hoop. It's tipped.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Chicago, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
2 points.
First free throw is good. Porter's checked in for Hunter. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers trailing. Mobley outside. And Pirtle sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Pirtle. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Outside Williams. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And finished off by Porter.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Pirtle kicks to Mitchell. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Tries from 10. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He takes it in. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Covered by Mobley. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, here they come. Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Chicago trailing here. White the pass to Williams. White looking around. Back to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Well, Cleveland shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with now.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Outside, White. Pass to Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here is Porter. 14 points for him. Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists tonight. Bulls trail by 6. Now here is Miller. Back to Vincent. Shoots from 8. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Vincent's got his second bucket of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
1:31 left in the third quarter. Here's White, stolen by Allen. Mitchell wide open. That 3 off the mark. Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Miller the pass to Pirtle. Back to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Mitchell against White. Here's Wade. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
And that one falls for Wade.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And then for Chicago. Collins checked in for Pirtle. And it's Dosunmu in for Brandon Miller. Mitchell against White. Collins a screen on Mitchell. White the pass to Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Wade, right side.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Cavaliers making a switch here. And Mitchell drops them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back right after. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. They've got Collins. Vincent is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Patrick Williams.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Bulls trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Collins. Mobley with the block. Takes it inside. Here's Strus. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Strus has got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Defensive foul. Dave Vincent. His first personal.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Bulls trail by 12. Here's Dosunmu. Williams passes to Collins. Here's Vincent, covered by Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A free throw drops for Vincent.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And so Vincent nails both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Wiseman kicks to Hunter. Mobley outside. Back to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Vincent with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley. And that one falls for Williams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Porter finds Strus. This one for 3. Porter, no luck. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Dosunmu. Good on the three-point shot. Dosunmu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Mobley dishes to Porter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Porter with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Dosunmu, another 3 for Chicago.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
It's Strus on the wing. It's deflected. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Hunter. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Mobley looking it over. Porter in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley with it. Williams picks him up. There's Porter with the three. Headshot off.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Williams passes to Collins. Benson with it. Guarded by Porter. Powered down with both hands.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Elbow shot is on the way. And off the glass. That one's good.
Great to see Mobley knocking down the mid-range, continuing to improve that part of his game.
Cavaliers with the rebound. It's a 4-point ball game. Here's Strus. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. The offensive rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Wiseman with the ball. Working on Collins.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's Vincent. Defended by Strus. And the Bulls with another miss. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. The kick out to Porter. Hunter on the wing. Back to Porter. Puts up a deep 3. Unable to get that one.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Mobley. And here is Hunter. Back to Mobley. Lock at 6 over Williams. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And you watch Mobley night in and night out. He can do so many things well.
Defended by Strus. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. No good on the second free throw. Cleveland leading by 7. Mitchell, this is to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Miller kicks to White. Driving to the basket. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Count that bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Miller. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Mitchell. Allen outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley outside. Just 4 to shoot. They get it back. Pass to Tyson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
The teardrop falls in. He's got 26.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Hunter with it. Mobley up top. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Dosunmu. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Tyson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Kobe White.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take off the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when you get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And stolen by White. 1:16 left in the fourth. Miller with a screen on Allen. Covered by Mobley. Miller outside. No good with the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Cavaliers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed, that extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one to stop him.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a Game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.